Hey there, Twin Lioness. Looks like it's you and me at the moment. Been trying to sort out, I've got new cards. It was my birthday yesterday, so I've got some new cards here that I'll use for the live readings now. So it's always nice to have some new oracles and everything. These ones are part oracle. I'm just separating them. I only want the oracles for today. But these pink ones, they're kind of weird. They're like they're about dreams. So it's sort of like if you dreamt about animals or you dreamt about people, or well, I dreamt about people last night. So yeah, it's sort of like, it's like a dream book, the pink cards, which I find kind of weird. Like I'd rather just have a full box of oracles. So I've got two new oracle decks to play with today. But it looks like it's us and two other people online at the moment. So Twin Lioness, what kind of reading would you like? What would you like to know about? And your first name, I believe, starts with K. I can say it if you like. If you don't want me to say it, I won't say it. But Twin Lioness, do you have a subject, something you want to know about? Are you still here even? Like I can see your hello there, but I'm not seeing any text from you or anybody. Okay, I'll get the cards all sorted out. I might actually do star signs if nobody's going to speak. Have I got a pen? I do have a pen somewhere. Yes, I've got a pen there. I've got a piece of paper here. Hey there, Destiny. Welcome to the room. Financial, yes, it's you. Okay, Kimberly. I'll just put these up for the free readings. These are for everybody, so these are not going to get reshuffled. So, Destiny, if you would like to have a reading, yes, thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the video. If either of you would like to do a mini donation, the $5.55, and we'll do a more detailed question type thing. But yeah, Twin Lioness, you're first, and then we've got Destiny, and at the moment there's nobody here. So if nobody else comes in, I might do some star signs, get some star signs out today. All right, so they're for everybody. Kimberly, you want to know financial. You want me to look at the financial situation. Well, let's see what we get. Let's see if we get some good things around your finances at the moment, Kimberly. So Destiny, I believe your name starts with T and 6 letters. Is that right? Am I remembering you right? Like your name's not actually, or is it actually Destiny? We went through this. Every time you come online, we go through this. There's so many people that I read. I read 2 people yesterday, private readings yesterday. Feeling a bit out of sorts yesterday. That's why I wasn't online, guys. I apologise if anybody's been looking for me the past 2 days. It was my birthday yesterday. But I'd have to say the way I was feeling yesterday, I didn't really care about anything much at all. Yeah, we all have these ups and downs, and hopefully I'm back on the up and up. Isabella, I don't believe you've been in the room before. So for a free reading, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Subscription costs nothing. Thank you, King Kwan. Yes, it was my birthday, and welcome back. Destiny, thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, so if you would like a free reading, just hit that subscribe button, put a thumbs up on the video, guys. I've got 5 people in the room, 2 thumbs up, so put a thumbs up on the video. I don't really know why you've got to put a thumbs up on the video. It's got something to do with the algorithms or something on YouTube, but anyway, yeah, please put a thumbs up on the video. Also, if anybody in the room would like to pay that $5.55 donation and up, if you want to do a double donation because you've got 2 questions, but don't pay a triple donation because I don't want to do 3 questions back to back. It takes too much time. I'd suggest that instead of paying for triple mini donations that you contact me via my email and book a half-hour reading or something like that. It would be well worth it. Most people are telling me that it's well worth it. So anyway, let's get on with Kimberly's reading. Have we got a list happening? Okay, Destiny, you will be up next, then Isabella, and then King. Joe's Mystics walked in the room, so Joe's Mystic will be on the list. Oh, hang on, we've got Sarsen. Sarsen, welcome to the room. I don't believe you've been here before. I need everybody to subscribe, put a thumbs up on the video, and subscription costs nothing. If you do want to get that proper question sort of reading answer type reading, all you need to do is $5.55. Go to the description box, and there you'll see what you got to do. You'll like the link to pay. I'm not really talking very well. I've had a bit of an emotional trip over the last couple of days. So emotions, I'd like to say that I've had beautiful emotions for my birthday and everything, but no, I kind of went down a deep, dark pit over the last 48 hours, and I'm trying to crawl back out. I didn't know if I was going to go online or not, but I thought, all right, I'll go online. What the heck? You donated, King. Okay. Well, I'll just do Kimberly because I was shuffling on Kimberly. Yes, I can see that you've donated. So you will be after Kimberly. So I'll just do Kimberly first. Kimberly's, let me just shuffle into this. Welcome, Joanna. Welcome, Joanna. So yeah, Joanna, my birthday yesterday. Thank you for the birthday wishes on my phone. Yeah, I'd like to tell you all about how wonderful it was. But yeah, I was in a pretty bad place. But that's all right. It's all right. I'll pick myself back up, dust myself off. Very, very hard. I couldn't come online because I just didn't feel I didn't think I'd be able to stay online long enough. When you get an emotional sort of drama thing and your head's going around and around, it's very hard to just pretend nothing's wrong. So it's still there, but I'm coping. And as you can hear, my voice is nearly back to normal. The coughing fits have sort of subsided, so I do have a lot of hot drink here and everything that I'll keep sipping. So let me get back into Kimberly. Yeah, you know those days, Joanna? Yeah, well, I had pretty much Tuesday it started, Tuesday early in the morning. I've had mornings where I'm waking up at 2:30. Yesterday I woke up at 2:30, 3:30 because there's just something went out of control for me, being triggered pretty badly with something, a very, very big red flag. But anyway, I'm trying to ignore it and think that what's the worst that can happen? Yeah. So anyway, Kimberly's financial drama. Let's have a look at Kimberly and her finances, and then we'll get straight on to you, King Kwan, which I can't remember your first name. Starts with T. Yes, I know what it is. Kimberly, Kimberly. Well, your financial situation is not presenting itself. You do have a lot of hard work. You've got a lot of stress. There's something to do with the government building. You have a nice surprise coming after some not so nice surprise. It's almost like you've had a forced change go on around you, Kimberly. But then you've got this card here, the Jokers. The Jokers in the normal poker deck are like where you go, oh my God. This is, oh my God, what the hell? The Seven of Spades. It's sort of like change of job, change of circumstances, change of where you live or what you're doing, but it's not something you planned. It's sort of like, where do I go from here? What am I doing? So if we're looking at this in a financial situation, it's sort of like, what the hell? What am I going to do? You do have some sort of heartbreak and stuff like that in the past. We could be looking at something to do with inheritance or shares or something like that where you're trying to work out which way to go with things. It has looked like it's been very stressful. It does look like it has something to do with an official documents and buildings and things like that. But what I like is sitting on the other side of your, oh my God, is this happiness card. This is all your dreams, your wishes coming true. Now, I do feel this might be about a personal matter that I'm looking at here. It could be a health matter. It could be a love-related matter. But financially, getting this on the other side of the stress means that things will start to pan out. There's something that you're not committed to anymore or somebody that's not committed to the journey anymore. Thank you, Joanna, for all of that. Yes, please like and subscribe for a free reading. And if you'd like to make a donation like King Kwan just has, it will take you up the list and you'll get a detailed question answered. I feel like you're going to be standing in your power, but you may be overthinking something, Twin Lioness. I do feel your reading is more about a personal type thing. Now, everybody needs to know that we're in the new moon of Cancer. Cancer is emotional. It's actually my birthday yesterday, so I am right in the middle of the month. I'm right in the middle of Cancer. So when I get really emotional, I can get very, very happy, very, very balanced. But if something triggers me, I can be very, very negative and very, very sad or angry or just defeated or whatever. So yeah, don't get too much up in your head, Kimberly. It's sort of like there's some sort of imbalance here. This can represent that if you're divorced or you've split up or something like that, it can represent there's something in the background that you're trying to throw yourself into work and money and all of that, but there is an emotional thing coming out here because way in the past we got this emotional heartbreak. Now, but with finances, I have no diamonds at all on the table, but maybe in the tarots we'll get some messages. And I have 2 new decks that my husband bought for me for my birthday. I sort of was going through Oracle decks and things about 3 months ago. And I said, oh, I really, really want these cards. And one set was, I believe, Alberta Butterflies got them. Rhonda's got them. Oh, welcome back, Rhonda. Rhonda, you went to the shop. You got what you needed. Yeah, but they've got that deck. It's this Lantern Oracle. Beautiful cards. So my husband bought these for me a while back and he gave them to me yesterday. So I'll be using them for the free messages today as well. So we'll either use one from there or one from the dream reading cards. Now, the dream reading cards, half of them are dreams. Like if you had a dream about this or a dream about that, I kind of find that confusing because why not just put the dream things in the book and just make a whole deck of oracles? So yeah, I'm not really sure about the dream ones. So I separated them. So I have new oracle things right here. Okay, so again, with your card reading, Twin Lioness, I am not getting anything to do with money apart from pulling down the barriers. So this can be a whole lot of hard work and paperwork because it is the 9 of Wands, which is usually defensive behavior, barriers going up, blocking people out, gossip and chit chat. It's upside down, so I feel like you're about to pull the wool from under people. You're about to go on a journey, and I do think you've got someone in spirit. Possibly they died of a heart attack. It probably is this female over here, and something to do with September. So she either died or was born in September, Kimberly, and that's around you. That energy is around you. And again, nothing to do with finances. You've got the 2 of Cups here. This is sort of like the long-term commitment, the soulmate. So if your money, your financial work is all about something you're very passionate and driven about, the good card on the table is this. But please try not let emotions cloud other stuff around you right now, Kimberly. But yeah, everybody needs to know that it is the new moon in Cancer. So make your intentions for the month ahead. I haven't done mine yet. I need to write them down on paper and then I'm going to take them out the back and burn the bloody things. Yeah, I want some positive, nice stuff coming through. Okay, so we're on to King Kwan. Thank you so much for the donation, King Kwan. What is your question, King Kwan? Hey there, Stillness, Andrew, and I believe it's your birthday at the same time, isn't it? Your Cancer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to everybody that's got a birthday this month. It was mine yesterday, so King Kwan is next. Donation. Do I have new love coming? If so, what's the person like? Okay, so let's have a look. What we'll do is a new person, and what the situation will be like, and hopefully we get a description. And I know your preferences, so yeah, let's have a look. What's going down here for you? Oh, and I forgot, Kimberly, we will give you one from the Oracle deck. This is for you, Kimberly. Sorry, King Kwan. I just mentioned about all these new cards I was going to use for the free readings. Okay, you get the Goddess. Embrace the feminine, create, be gentle, nurturing, yet be strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are important as the stars in the heaven. So that's all about you looking after yourself. Don't make you feel down, whatever. I do feel your cards were all coming out about emotional stuff right now, even though you asked about finances. Okay, so let's get back onto you. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to see what was there. Remember, I was saying in the cards, it looks like either he's got something from his past, some sort of drama. I wasn't really seeing it. Wasn't really seeing it at the time. I was trying to see something there, but I remember there was a lot of black stuff around him, like no, or because the black cards could have meant definitely no, like no. So let's have a look. Tuan, messages for Tuan. I'll do your name. So you're up and down with things. This possibly is the new character coming into the picture. It would be through work, business, money, changing hands, all of that sort of thing. I'm only seeing a friendship and going out for dinner and stuff like that. Just be careful of toxic sort of substances or just sort of the wrong thing. But also this person possibly would have brown wavy hair. They would be high-flying businessman. They'd be really, really attractive. You'd be attracted to them. They'd be attracted to you. So there's a lot of stuff like that. It could even be where you go and join a gym and you're working out with this person, or you're going for a run. This person goes for the run at the same time at the same place. But I do feel it's something to do with work and money. There's a lot of chitty chatter. I'm not seeing you in any solid love thing. Kimberly just asked for a financial reading, and I got nothing to do with finances on the table. You're asking about a romantic thing. I've got nothing to do with romance on the table. I've got chitty chatter, gathering of people, buying things, spending money, receiving money, working hard, getting a bonus. It could be the boss. Could be a person that's like in a boss manager position. Could be someone high up with this card here. What else are we getting for you? We'll shuffle these ones here. Yeah, there is a friendship there, but it could be like a three's a crowd friendship. Could be like there's two people that are already sort of together, but not in love. But it could be like a friendship thing where you're a third person with these other people. But it does look like you're going to be joining in with something, some sort of sporting stuff or physical activity. Let's just see, what have we got for love coming towards you? We have Nine of Pentacles, a single energy, but it can mean something to do with business and money and cashing in. And Nine of Diamonds, if it come out in this deck. What did you have at the bottom of the deck? Had the Ace of Hearts upside down, a broken heart, sitting underlying with everything. Now, that could be that you're going to meet someone that actually is going through some sort of breakup or heartbreak and stuff like that, but it's down the track because it's underneath. Yeah, but you've got the Nine of Pentacles, you've got the Page of Wands, so you've got the King of Clubs, which is like the King of Wands, and then you've got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, flirty energy, fun energy. To me, that's like overseas, interstate, online. There's a lot of chatting online sort of stuff here. It's sort of like you've got to go through a few frogs before you're going to get the prince. That's what I'm seeing here. But there's a lot of fun on the way. You got the karma coming out. So this is karmic, this new relationship and everything. It would be like a karmic type thing. Also, if someone's done you wrong, I feel like you're going to get news that karma's come around to bite them in the ass. I'd really love for certain people to get their karma right now. Okay, so we got the Five of Wands here. So this can be arguments, disagreements. Now, to me, Five of Wands is work. It's like working with people. It's like busy traveling, but it's also about restrictions at this time. So it can be where you want to start something with somebody, but you can't get there, or they haven't got time, or there's other stuff going on. To me, it's sort of like setbacks at the moment. The only description I'm getting, like the way I work with the cards, is that this would be an earth sign. Now, I know in the tarot that the wands are fire signs, but to me, the clubs are earth signs. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. This would be someone that works very well with, they could even be a driver, a taxi driver. They could be a bus driver. They could be a train driver. They could be a pilot. There's some sort of movement around this male, this particular male. I do feel if this is the one male showing up here, this is the fun side, the childlike side, the let's start something, let's go on some journeys, let's take some risks. This is the more serious, solid kind of guy. But I do feel that there's this deep attraction when I look at all of that. Now I'm just going to reshuffle these for you as well. If everybody's wondering, I'm actually doing a paid $5.55 US donation. The PayPal link is in the description. Stillness, you've done a donation as well. Okay, I'll have a look at that message in a minute, and thank you so much, Stillness. Let's have a look. Decline. Is there someone coming for you? So let's clarify your Nine of Pentacles with Two of Swords, not too sure. Five of Pentacles. Fives are everywhere. Now, maybe this person was born in May. Is May Taurus? If May is Taurus, maybe this person's born in May. Maybe it's telling me that's going to be something to do with movement, travel, work, all that sort of thing. I do feel there's going to be a lot of talking, but you're undecided or they're undecided. So there may have been some sharp and unexpected end, because if we look at that as the past. Now let's go on to this Page of Wands, the healthy energy, the flirty energy, the fun energy, the talking. What do we get there? We get the Three of Cups, new friendships, sex, flirting, all of that. There may be three people. There may be you and two others to start with, and then maybe something will eventuate. Also, you get the good old Page of Pentacles here, but it's upside down. So that's usually the student, but also to me, it's like news coming in. So some news might come in that it's not what you wanted. It could be something to do with work as well. You've got a lot of working energy here. Now, your Wheel of Fortune is covered by Five of Cups and Ten of Swords. 5, 5, 5. There's fives everywhere. So 5, guess what? 5 is male energy. And being that you're into men, you got males everywhere here. So it could be someone at a distance. It could be a lot of talking, but I just worry about this Ten of Swords sitting here, especially with Wheel of Fortune. It's covering the Wheel of Fortune. When I ask, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? It's like sadness, remorse, but to me, that's making up with someone from the past, because that's Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts is also like the baby boy. It's like being who you need to be. It's also kiss and make up and apologies and all of that sort of thing. But then the Ten of Swords is like the Ten of Spades, and I believe you had the Ten of Spades somewhere else, didn't you? No, you didn't. Ten of Spades is a government building. It's work. It's like a hospital. This person might work in a hospital. That would explain the Page of Pentacles, which would be medical. So that could be someone that works with finance. It could be someone that works with the government, or what we call the Australian Tax Office out here. I don't know what you call it over there, but it could be something official. The person could be something official, but it's almost like some sort of karma happens. Something official is there, and then there's this new look and this new thing. But all I'm seeing really is going out with different people and being in a group of people and having some fun, having some food, new friendships, a bit of chitty chat going on, but I'm not seeing anything solid at this point. I'm seeing the happiness thing is being single and being in your own skin at the moment. So that's what I'm seeing for now. We'll just get some of my new cards. What's the message for your card? Very hard to pick up. Very hard to pick up these cards. What have we got for you? We have repair, making amends. I just said somebody might want to come through and make amends with you. It might be time to apologize, time to mend the bridge. Rather than the fun times, this card reveals a relationship's true constitution to see what it is. So I feel like there is fun, there is laughter, but if something needs to be said, it needs to be said. And if someone does try and put the olive branch out there, or you're trying to think about mending a bridge with somebody, I just think it would be mending the bridge to have a friendship, not to have a romantic partnership at this time. The other oracle you get today off the new deck is Focus. Chop wood, carry water, avoid distraction, meditate, be unresolved with the issues and that are in your view. So you need to try and sort out what it is you want, where do you want to work, who do you want to communicate with. I just see just a couple of messages just to finish this off for you, Taquan, and thank you for the donation. Stillness is up next. Joanna, we might put a temporary close on the list, on the free list. If people do come in, they can pay the $5.55 and jump the list. But yeah, don't put any more on the list just now. I've set my timer. I do need to start wrapping things up around 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30 at the latest. So we'll just put a close on the list for now. I'll get on to stillness. These are your last messages now, Jaquan. King Kwan. You're overthinking this whole thing. So yeah, sometimes we can get really, really wrapped up in something and we need to just sort of set ourselves free from it. Love, happiness, and fun and commitment is sitting underneath all of this. So it will be there. It will happen. You do have a secret admirer, someone watching you, and I can't remember what we said on the weekend when I did your reading, and someone's watching you. You've got secret admirer and someone watching you. So someone must be looking at your social media, or when you're at work, or when you're at the gym, or whatever it is you do in your life. I feel like someone is watching you, trying to connect with you. There may be someone from the past. It may be someone that did you wrong with this karma wheel sitting here, but there is a conversation that needs to happen. Don't be expecting too much out of it. It does look like it might get pretty heated. It might be he said, she said, that kind of feeling. It can be a jealousy type thing as well. But yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. If you wanted a description of who it is coming in, well, we have that King of Wands and we have the Page of Pentacles. But I think the Page of Pentacles in reverse is about trying to learn from past mistakes. I don't think it's actually a person. To me, the pages would be children anyway. It would be an actual child. So if it's an adult, it's someone that just hasn't grown up. They're not learning. So that's what we get for you today. One more, the Lenormand for you. The sun is coming out. So you've got something to do with work and a new adventure with work and signing contracts or getting a promotion or doing something that you've always wanted to do. But something will grow in the future with the sun card coming out. It's not like the sun in the tarot. The Lenormand is a bit different. It's more like something the light bulb's turned on. It's like, wow, I never even thought about this person. And then you start to think, now when I look back on that person was giving me the flirt and I just didn't pick up on it. Because when you're focused on Anthony, you were shutting out what else was going on. So I do feel there's something around there. And I have seen you on camera, so I don't think you'll be waiting very long. You're not sitting down in this category as far as the looks department goes. So I don't think you'll be sitting alone for too long. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I've got for you at the moment. I hope that's helped. Like I said, you've got pages, 2 pages coming out. Now, 2 pages could be an invitation to a wedding, a business thing, something to do with work. If you are invited to some sort of new job, new beginning, I'd be doing it, even though, because it does look like you are planning a new change in financial future or job or whatever it is you want to do. I think that's where new conversations will start, but just be prepared for delays as well. Be prepared for delays. Okay, so now let me look at this question from... No worries, King Kwan, please come back again. Stillness. Andrew, you had the second interview with your favourite jewellery brand and we'll know the outcome tomorrow. Will I be successful? Oh, God, I hope I get the right answer here. I hope you get it. Will Andrew be successful tomorrow? Will we get the news tomorrow? Tomorrow. Will we get the news tomorrow? All right, let's put your name down. We've got an indecision here. This is the past and the stress. If these cards were all like this, I'd have to say no, but you've got a whole load of people here. So you've got surprise coming in. This is usually the apprentice, the new worker. This is usually the boss, and it's sitting around the, oh my God. And then you got a woman over here. So I don't know if you're dealing with a woman as well, but she's sort of like the married woman or she's almost like a family person. And then you got the business person there. And then you've got this 2 of clubs, which is usually like the 2 of wands, where you're in the wands, it's choosing something and going with it. It's almost like there's 2 that they're deciding between, you and somebody else. It's like it's come down to 2 people. So at the moment, it's not really showing me a yes or a no. If this was over this side, I'd have to say it's a no. But this is sitting in the background of the past, of the struggles. But yeah, we've got this, it's almost like a new beginning in that. So I have to say these cards mean yes, and that's the boss, and that's signing the contracts. But then over here, there's this indecision. I'm wondering whether you get the job and you start, and then there's some sort of crack within the job that it wasn't what you thought. Anyway, let's get some more information on that for you. What does Andrew need to know about all of this? Destiny is up next with a free reading, unless we have another donation. I didn't even check the donation from Andrew. Yeah, I can see it there. Andrew, yeah. Okay. You're there. Destiny, you're there, ready to go. Just let's see about Andrew and this new job. What's he need to know? Ten of Pentacles now. Everybody that reads tarot is going to have to know that that means yes. That's job, celebration. It's usually about family and weddings and all of that sort of thing. And if it's jewelry, you're probably selling engagement rings, wedding rings, very prestigious stuff. So that would be a yes. That would be a yes. We got the Ace of Cups. And the outcome is the Ten of Wands. Well, that would be a lot of damn hard work and a lot of stress. Under the bottom, you've got the Nine of Wands. So any of your stresses are about to be relieved. And finally, I feel like the Ten of Wands is you've reached that mountain. You've finally reached the peak. But for the most part, what I'm looking at here, it all looks like a yes. So let's just get some of these to clarify. The Ten of Pentacles, right. Just dropped out there. Four of Cups, Death card, and Hierophant. Ooh, something going over. Hope that's message not for me. Okay, so what have we got here? What have we got here? Ten of Pentacles for Andrew and this new job. Whew. All right, what's for you? Did everyone see that when I was shuffling these for Andrew for stillness? Those cards that dropped out, I had the Hierophant and I had like traditional, all the rest of it. Then I had the Death card and the Four of Cups, and I just reshuffled them, put them back. And sitting in your past or clarifying the Ten of Pentacles is the Death card and the Four of Cups. So I think it's sitting in the past is this is how you were. You're wanting something great. You're wanting something better. And you're about to go on a new beginning because the past is over. So this is sitting in the past. We do have in the past that you probably used to be working in something that you're really, really good at with that Ten of Pentacles sitting around the past or problem area. But that's usually a yes and a yes. And then we've got this Ten of Wands. So let's keep going. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Andrew? It looks like you're going to be very happy and very surprised. The Hierophant and the Four of Swords just dropped out. Not the Hierophant, sorry. The Emperor and the Four of Swords come out. Now, the Emperor is multi-talented and a lot of male domination and all of that. It was upside down. And then the Four of Swords, I'm just going to put them back and reshuffle because they just did jump out. Okay, Ace of Cups for Andrew and this job. How's things going to go with this job? Remember when I looked at it before and I said when and if you get the job, be prepared. There might be one person that's not really on board with you. I'm wondering whether it's this female here that you work hard and everything, and you're going to have to be careful of how you go. Because I kind of remember something like that, telling you something like that about this job, that you would get it, but I felt like you would either get it and then move on eventually, or there would be some sort of imbalance between you and a female. I'm just going to turn those dots off. It's driving me a bit nuts. It keeps going all over my glasses, underneath my glasses. What have we got? Ace of Cups is governed by the Three of Swords upside down. So your heart's going to be overflowing with love and mend the damage of the past. I feel this is about a romantic thing I'm looking at here. I think that's why these other cards coming out. I think the answer to the job thing is yes. I'm hoping it's yes, especially with that Ten of Pentacles. But I think there's romantic stuff coming through in the cards as well. You got the World, which is similar to the Death card. The World is the new beginning you're about to embark on, but something coming to a closure as well. And then we got this Ten of Wands in the future. I feel like the Ten of Wands is a lot of hard work. make sure you've got all your paperwork in tune. So I don't know if you're an Australian citizen, resident, or whatever's going on with all of that, but it could be something around that. So what have we got for Andrea for the outcome here with this new job? Two of Wands and Seven of Swords. So this is like making the firm decision. The Seven of Swords is like forced changes going on. I mean, that can be within a relationship, stuff about cheating, lying, feeling deceived, someone's being deceitful. But yeah, Seven of Swords. You got some negative cards here that mean no. You got some that mean yes. I'm just going to go by the feeling of what I've got here. I do feel like things will be successful. There may be some sort of drama around some sort of paperwork and that. I was hoping for a really straight out yes or a straight out no, but I'm not getting a straight out yes or a straight out no. And it's almost like I'm getting stuff to do with a relationship stuff interfering in the reading about the work. So let's just see what we get with this oracle over here, this new one. What do you need to know about this new job, if you're getting it? Radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. So if you perceive yourself as vibrant and strong and you know what you're going to do, that's how everybody else is going to see you. If you're going to go in there with your shoulders forward and your head down, that's how they're going to see you as well. So shoulders back, confidence, you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing. So make sure you're portraying the right energies out there. Also, you have going lost around in the maze. You said this is your favorite jewelry, but is there something else you are wanting at the same time? It makes you happy, but it makes somebody else unhappy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody that works there already, maybe one person's not happy about it. What do you need to know? If you've got a yes or a no question, well, your yes or no question was, are you going to be successful tomorrow? So let's see if we get a yes out of this. Or let's see what messages you need to hear right now just to finish this reading. Can't believe you got the maze. Go tell somebody the truth. So I feel this is a personal matter again. Asking for help. And things will look better soon. Bottom of the deck, meeting someone new. Like I said, I feel your reading, there's messages coming through here about heartbreak, mending heartbreak, and a new love on the horizon, something finally being dead and dusted. I don't know if someone cheated on you in the past or broke your heart in the past. Okay, we got one sitting here. Love, fun, happiness, and commitment on its way. Now, that could be about commitment to the job. So sorry, Andrew, it didn't really give you a straight out yes or no. If I had to put all the cards in piles of what's positive and then put all the negative ones to one side, well, this is actually positive because it's upside down. That's mending. So we'll put that in the middle. That's positive. They're positive. That's positive. You've got more on the positive yes side than you have on the negative side. The negative side, well, even the death card is release and starting something new. So that would go over here as well. So you've got release of something new. You've got mending from the past. You've got your heart overflowing with joy right now. You've got the shocking news coming in where you're like, wow. And you've got that card of new beginning. So I'd have to say it's a yes, that you probably are successful. I'm not getting a straight out answer, which is frustrating. Very frustrating. I know the feeling because I've been asking cards certain things and I'm getting frustrating, confusing, conflicting answers. So that's what I have for you at the moment, Andrew. Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, hopefully it is a yes. I mean, that 10 of Pentacles coming out as your first card, I was like, yes, success. This is a new journey. This is celebration. And then you had the Ace of Cups, which is yes, wow. Because your heart wouldn't be overflowing with joy if they ring you and say, no, you're unsuccessful. So I just think that some of your cards are about a personal relationship type thing blended into all of that. That's what I think anyway. I just didn't like this Seven of Swords coming out as the future prediction, sitting near a firm decision about something, and that could be about a personal matter as well, that you're going to make a firm decision about a personal matter coming up. Anyway, moving right along, Destiny. Let's have a look at the list. Destiny, if I call your name and you are here, please let the moderators know you're here. Isabella, is that JQ or Joe? Joe, Sassen, Esquilada, Tanya, Denise, Gloria. And then we've temporarily closed the list. So if you are watching and you're wanting a free reading, as I move through them, depending on time frames, I've still got an hour and a bit at the moment before I need to take myself offline. I have a paid reading I have to do, and then I have to do some work as well, and I want to sort of get it done earlier rather than later. Anyway, so we'll see how we go. Destiny is here, and her question is, will you meet up with Keegan before the end of July? Now, Destiny, I've asked you this before. Is your name Destiny? Like, am I putting the cards down of Destiny, or is your name something else? Joe's Mystics, we got her question there. Destiny, I'm just waiting to find out. Destiny, is your first name actually Destiny? I know I ask you this all the time. I'm really sorry. Yeah, Joe's Mystics, I can see you're there, and your message is being retracted because I don't want to read that just yet. We might open up the list after I do Joe, and especially if any of those people are not here, Sassen, Escalada, Tanya, and Denise and Gloria, if anybody on that list is not here right now, remove them off the list, and then we can put one or two more on, because we do have 8 people in the room. I'm just waiting on Destiny at the moment to answer me. Destiny, is your first name actually Destiny? Escalada is here. Good for you. That's good. So we got Joe and Escalada, Tanya, Denise, Gloria. I'm assuming Gloria is still here because she's at the bottom of the list. Destiny, it is Destiny. Okay. So your question was, let me just scroll up and hopefully I don't wreck my screen like last time. Will you meet up with Keegan before when? End of July. Oh, so that's good, because these readings are short term. Destiny and Keegan, are you going to meet up? Is there going to be connection for Destiny and Keegan? I need to reshuffle this. That's exactly the same sequence I just pulled. It was a yes, by the way, what I was looking at then. But I just want to try and reshuffle these cards. Isabella, no, please don't post yet, Isabella. Isabella, so who's up next? Joe's up next or Isabella's up next? Because I can't see Isabella's name anymore on the list. So it looks like everybody's still here. That's on the list. Okay, so Destiny and this person, are they going to meet up? Still getting the same cards. I just reshuffled them. I still got nearly exactly the same cards, except last time I had a 6 of diamonds. This time I've got a 7 of clubs. So we're going to have to go with this. I've just shuffled them, I flipped them, and I'm still getting the same thing. It's sort of a yes and a no. So this would be more like just a conversation, not actually being with someone, because this is 7 of clubs. This is where you make plans for what you want to do, plans for where you want to go or what you want to do with each other. Because it's black, it's sort of like it doesn't go according to plan. So it's not sort of what you wanted. But this would be yes and yes, sitting right next to some sort of shock and surprise. But then we got something sort of like some sort of event happens that you weren't expecting. Can be like you find out that someone's got rushed to hospital, or someone lost their job, or someone had an accident or something like that. It's almost like some sort of event that you weren't planning on happens. Now, it can mean if you did come together, there's an argument for some reason, or it could mean that I've got 2 males here. It's almost like the boss or the police officer or military or something like that, someone official, someone above, and then someone playing around. So it's almost like these 2 characters, these 2 males, end up in some sort of shit fight here. So I don't know what that means in regards to will you and this person connect with each other. So we've got a little bit of saying yes, Then we've got this 2 of clubs, which is a lack of commitment or imbalance. So let's just see what your tarots are saying about this. Yeah, there's a fight or a battle or a need for communication, but I think something might go down around the person you're asking about or around you that makes it impossible to actually connect with each other in that period of time. Or if you make the plan for it in July, the July card is black, which means no. So you've got only 3 cards in front of me out of 6 cards that would mean yes, and then 3 cards that mean no. So let's just place clarification card to get a yes or a no here. Will she connect with him? I'd hope if you connect with him, this is not what goes down between you two, but it looks like between a father and son or a brother or a boss, or it just looks like there's some sort of something that happens. And then we got the 8 of diamonds, which would be yes, that's communicating, going out to dinner, all of that. So that is nice that that's come out. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Diamonds, which can be someone sharp-tongued or whatever. There may be a medical thing around a family member. You've got the Death card here as well. So your tarot cards is the Death card, so it's letting something go and releasing and moving forward. So I don't know if this person's finishing school or a job, or you are, or there's something going on in the family, or just looks like there's some other drama going on at the same time. But I'd have to say my gut feeling is that's more of a no at this time because of circumstances. I believe that he wants to come, have fun and join with you, and you sort of make these plans. I don't know where you are in the world. Maybe they suddenly go on the news and say, we're in lockdown, you're not allowed to go out your door, you're not allowed to go here, you're not allowed to do that. And maybe there's some sort of prevention there from anything happening. But I do feel that this could be police and something happening, either at work, at home, there's some sort of incident. Moon and Honey has donated. Yes, I can see that. Thank you, Jay. I won't say your full name unless you want me to. Okay, so I've got a donation from her. Anyway, that's what I have for you. We'll just do an oracle. An oracle from over here for you about you and this person meeting each other, destiny. What have we got? Experience and failure to lead with the wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and collective knowledge. I don't know if your person's going to get themselves in some sort of bother, some sort of crap. I don't know how old you guys are, like whether this person, their parents are saying, no, you're not going there, or whether you are adults and you make your own decisions. It's just like something goes down around you or this person, which causes a problem. And I might be completely wrong. This might just be messages you need to hear right now about someone that's going to get sick, they need surgery, or there's some sort of incident or whatever. It could be with you at work and a fight with your boss or something like that. But yeah, there's the energy. I was hoping for love and fun and having some good times and everything, and it looked likely, but then that 9 of spades and like it just sort of looked the opposite direction. Okay, Moon and Honey, please post the question. You just want a general reading. Thank you for the donation, Moon and Honey. Or Honeymoon, is it? Moon, Honey, or Honeymoon? No, it's Moon, Honey. Honeymoon. Honeymoon. Moon, Honey, general messages for you, and your name is... Yes, I can see it there. I'll put your name out in the cards. What messages for right now? I won't say your name in case you don't want me to say it online. So after this will be Isabella. So get ready, Isabella. Now, anybody on that list that does want to do donation, you will jump the list and have a more sort of detailed reading. Hopefully I can get some better answers out. So far, the readings have been a bit like the people are asking the question, I'm getting the opposite sort of information. One person asks about money, I get about love. One person asks about love, I'm getting it about career. So far, the relationship cards have been coming out negative. So I hope it's not my vibe at the moment. That's why I didn't come online yesterday. I don't think I would have made it through an hour yesterday. Okay, so let's have a look. Moon, Honey, which your name is Jennifer. What is the messages for you right now? Okay. Okay, Jennifer, you've got things about work, career, and you've got things about love, passion, and romance. And both of them are good. Both of them are good. It's sort of like if you work 7 hours, you're getting 8 hours pay, but then you're overloaded with a lot more work. I don't know if you want to know anything about pregnancy, fertility, and babies, but you do have double nines sitting in the middle of your reading. And the double nines could be things like a pregnancy, finding out somebody's pregnant, finding out about twins, back-to-back pregnancies where you have one baby, then you have another one. But it's all about all your hard efforts, feeling very, very happy and contented with what you've done or where you are, being appreciated as well. You've got someone in spirit around you. I do believe you've got a male energy here, but it might not be the male. It might be an actual female. This person, something to do with September and February. They do have an ace of diamonds, which could direct me up to their head. Maybe they had dementia, brain cancer, impact to the head, something like that. But you do have an energy in spirit around you, maybe more than one. There is something to do with cancer and that as well, with someone in spirit, not now. I feel like they were taking medications and things like that, and they lasted a certain duration. Maybe they lasted 9 months from diagnosis or something like that, 9 days. But yeah, you've definitely got the spirit energy, and I feel they're trying to. Normally, when I see red, black, red, black, red, black, it's like you want to do this, you don't want to do that. You want to take that, you don't want to take that. It's sort of like someone that can't make their mind up. But what I'm hearing in my head is experience everything. Everything that is happy, sad, angry, fun, whatever it is, get right involved in it and experience everything to a T. I think that message is coming through from the other side. Like they're not here anymore, but if they were, they'd be wanting to do everything that they possibly could. You do have something about marriage and commitment. So if you have been in a broken relationship or a damaged relationship or even in separation, it's showing like your wishes coming true. And then it's showing something with commitment and even like an engagement ring. If that's within work, it's like a business partnership where something fails, something new begins. But it could be a reconciliation type thing I'm seeing here as well. So if you have had ups and downs and bickering and then happy and then bickering and then happy, it sort of looks like finally it's starting to settle down. But yeah, your message is to experience everything and enjoy the ride along the way. Don't get bogged down with things. So let's just see what other messages we got for you. And thank you for the donation. Now, if you are in Australia, I prefer that you would pay, well, I like it in triples, but I don't want the number 666. So if you are in Australia, please don't pay $5.55 Australian dollars because it drops it down too far. If you're paying in American dollars, $5.55 is fine. But if you're in Australia, please pay either like $6.50. If you really want to, pay $666, but I prefer $777. But yeah, so yeah, pay $6 and up if you're in Australia, if paying in Australian dollars, and pay the $5.55 if you're paying American. It's just for the fees and charges that they take off me from PayPal, and then they take money off me to put it back in my bank. So I end up with less than the $5 in the end. So, okay. Yeah, City Babe, I'm working on a donation reading, just a single donation thing. And there's a couple in the list, but I will get to you, so don't worry. I'm going to be online till about another hour at the moment. Now, who am I shuffling for? Moon Honey. Yeah, Moon Honey, this was upside down. So you're mending from something from the past. It could be the person in spirit that maybe there was something wrong with their heart. Or they had a broken heart before they passed as well, like they were sad about something. Hey there, Marlene. Welcome to the room. All newbies, welcome to the room. You need to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. You're not going to get harassed. I'm not going to email you every day. Yeah, so please subscribe, thumbs up on the video, and then you can wait to be on the general list at the moment for a free reading. Marlene, if you wanted to pay that $5.55 donation, you will get a more detailed reading question answered. Anyway, let's move right along to Moon Honey's general reading. What messages do you need to know? You need to know you've got the cup of love there, you got the walking away there, and you got the remorse or sadness or repair there. When I talked about babies and pregnancy, there may be a baby boy on the horizon, either for you or someone close to you. It's a very happy, beautiful event. I do feel like sometimes you're feeling very sad and down and out. You may be grieving somebody, you may be grieving a relationship, a job, whatever it is. There's someone out there that needs to apologize, or you need to apologize to them. And then I feel like balance is coming back. You also have the Eight of Cups. So I feel the Eight of Cups is something to do with the walking away, but Eight of Cups to me is Eight of Hearts, and that's usually a gathering of people and feeling very settled and very happy. You have double eights, double nines, and double twos. So you definitely have more than one energy in spirit around you. Someone with Cancer, someone with something to do with the head, possibly someone with heart as well. So, yeah, they're sending love through and trying to guide you on your journey. Page of Cups can be a new little glimmer of something that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job or anything like that. So let's get two of these to clarify. Yeah, the broken heart, meaning from the broken heart. That's unbelievable that that card dropped out on my lap and now it's come out again for you. So meaning of the broken heart, it may have been a third party type thing in the past. It may have even been things to do with fertility, pregnancies, losses of pregnancies and stuff like that. But that's usually a new beginning and a new friend sitting with this new little adventure going on here. But you're healing through somebody new. Also, you have on the walking away, you have the feeling rescue, finally getting to the other side, getting out of conflict, and then making firm decisions for your future. Nice cards. And then your outcome is final ending happening, but a little bit confused about things. You got Two of Swords, Two of Spades, so you got triple two on the table. Something to do with February, two of us, new beginnings, endings, all that sort of stuff going on. But it looks like everything, your last two cards are these, which is balance and harmony and feeling very adjusted. So nice reading there for you. I know what your name is. I won't say your name because you probably don't want me to say it. Your oracle card is today renewal and rebirth, just like what I said there. Examine what you resist discarding. Is there stuff that you need to let go of and you're holding on to it? Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up the things around you that are cluttering up your life right now. Gosh, I think I need that card myself. Also, you have moving forward. So, yeah, everything's moving forward now. The first steps have begun. It's within your reach. You need to go still and think about what it is you want for your future. But I do feel you've got lots of connection on the other side. I don't know if you know who they are. Male energy. I was picking up on a female or a child as well in spirit energy. That might make sense to you, might not. When I pick up on a child, it could be someone that you went to school with that you haven't seen since you were little and used to hang out with them. And last cards are your message cards. If you have a yes or no question, please think about that right now, Moon Honey. Isabella, you're up next. Moon Honey, you get baby girl. So I said about like pregnancies and things. I was picking up on baby boy, but you've just got the baby girl card. Baby girl card can be doing a new look, renovations, changing your hair, changing your clothes, whatever. You know something's not true, so don't give it any more energy. And last card is change of a career or a new start's happening. So a lot of change going on for you and good positive stuff. You do have two choices coming up in the distant future. But it won't matter which choice you make right now. It's going to work out in the end anyway. So that's a good card to get. And we'll get you one Lenormand. You got the birth, the baby, the storks. So either it's a new job, a new career, a new person, or a new baby. So you've got similar message coming through over and over. Okay, so that is your reading. Thank you so much for the donation. Isabella is next. What do I need to know? I'm a Libra. Okay, so just general messages for you. I'm assuming your name is Isabella, so that's easy for me to work with. Isabella. So what have we got? Joanna. Marlene. Isabella. Okay, Okay. No worries, Moon Honey. Thank you. Isabella. Messages for Isabella. Right. Okay, Isabella, have you been going through stress, arguments, anger? Could be alcohol or drugs or something like that involved in the situation. Could be medications as well, sickness, stress, hospital. If you've been going through anything like this, work, job loss, not sure what to do, the good news is it's turning around. We got wishes finally coming true, balance being restored. We do have the double twos, one of each. This is being trying to make choices, and then you finally make the right choice that's right for you. If you've got relationship issues going on, you may be dealing with someone that is a Virgo or a Pisces. Is it Pisces? No, Aquarius. You might be dealing with a Virgo or an Aquarius. You may be dealing with something to do with February and September. That's why I'm saying Virgo and Aquarius. But yeah, something looks like it started off as some little hiccup, and then it just sort of went out of control. Forced changes happened here. Now, this could be about a relationship, health, work, money, whatever it is, because this is general. Yeah, but something went pear-shaped. Something went in the wrong direction and you didn't see it coming. It's almost like you thought that the next 5 years, I'm going to work in this job, I'm going to hang with these people, I'm going to eat at this restaurant, and then either the restaurant closed or the job went down or the person left or whatever. It's sort of like forced changes happened there. You may be frustrated with someone and you're waiting for them to change as well. I'm sorry, but I just feel like how many years I've been on this planet and what I've experienced with people, usually things turn around and they, unless something really dramatic happens in their life, they don't tend to change very much. I mean, people can go and have counselling and change their ways and stuff like that, and they can be really, really different if they work on whatever it is. But other times people just sort of go around in circles and they be that same person. So, yeah, there's some sort of forced change going on. You might feel like you've got to change yourself to fit in a certain situation or a job or whatever it is. Then there's some sort of, I'd like to say a discussion, but it looks more like an argument or frustration. I'm just checking if I've got any messages here at the moment. No, nothing. And, yeah, we've got this happiness, love, contentment going, like finally the nightmare's over and I can rest, like I can finally feel like I'm in the right place, the right time. If you're single, it looks like you've had a horrendous run with somebody and it looks like it's about to be blown out the water in a beautiful way. Now, I do feel that you will be hesitant. You'll be worried that things will slip back or whatever. Am I seeing reconciliation, if that's what you were asking about or thinking about? No, I'm not. But I am seeing that things will turn around. So if you're currently in something and it's making you very depressed, very sad, whatever, it looks like it finally will turn around and balance comes back into play. It's almost like someone or you is making the right choice finally. Also, you or somebody else is walking away from the emotional drama. It's like, I don't want to invest my energies in this anymore. It doesn't have to be walking away from a person. This would mean a split up and this would mean coming together. So it doesn't have to mean actually splitting up or whatever, or it might be the best thing that happens. This is taking on a new adventure. You're wanting to do something new. Now, if this is all about work, this is sort of like something that's so frustrating and it's not working out. It's finally all going to work out. Got a new adventure. This will turn into the Eight of Cups, which is celebration, food, happiness, having a good time and feeling like you fit in. Because I don't normally read the Eight of Cups as walking away, but tarots mean walking away. Okay, we'll give you one from this deck. And then we're on to Joe. What do we get for you? We get take care of your needs first. Your nurturing will benefit others in the end if your own needs are met first. So, yeah, look after yourself and do what it is, what you want that's right for you. Then other people will benefit from that and you will benefit in the long run. So I do feel you're doing a turnaround. nurture the new life and watch it grow. Now, that could be about an actual baby, or it could be about your new beginning of what you're doing. So your cards are all about new beginnings and stepping off and taking on something new. But look after yourself. Okay, Joe is, what's going on with my relationship with D? Okay, let's have a look at that again for Joe. After you is Sarsen. Is Sarsen in the room? Is Escalada in the room? Tanya, Denise, and Gloria. Are those people all here? No worries, Isabella. Moving right along to Joe. What's going on with my relationship with D? Okay. So is it Joanna? Is your name Joanna? Joe? Is it Joanna? I just want to put the cards down for the letters in your name, or I'll just put 5 cards down. Jordani. Oh, you already knew what I was going to. Jordani. What's going on? Well, we've got love and passion and going out to dinner or whatever, going in the right sort of direction with each other. That's making choices of where you want to go. You're showing up as like a married couple, like a twin flame couple, like you're together. It's almost like brother and sister energy, or father, mother and daughter. It's like there's a definite link there between the two of you. All I can say is when it's happy, it's very happy. It works very well. It looks like you're interested in the same sorts of things, the same sort of music, or the same sorts of foods, or the same sort of fun things to do. So for the most part, I'm seeing like it's really good. I do see that there's another energy sitting here looking at the two of you. It is a female. Now, this female can be very flirty. She can be jealous. She could be a hard worker. She could be everybody's friend as well. It's like you and her are looking at each other. Now, this could be his mother or your mother or something like that. And there's some sort of conversation that sometimes could get really out of hand there. And there's some sort of thing that this usually is a certificate type thing. So this is usually something like where you sit a test and you've done a whole load of study. You will pay off in the long run, but there's something missing on the document. So when I see that, it's almost like a failure to know something or a failure to do something. Now, you do have this energy all sitting around somebody in spirit, something to do with October, a female. She may have had something wrong with her head, like something happened with her head or something happened there. So you've got a spirit energy around you here. But I feel like this is used to. This is you and D, that you can have go out together, do things. I'm not seeing two people in a marriage or solid commitment type thing, but I am seeing that use match. Like it's nice and it's happy. When it's happy, it's happy. When it's stressed, it's stressed. Now, this, on the other hand, could be someone that has weird thoughts and very, very jealous about the two of you. But your final card on your reading is showing this 10 of diamonds. That's like going out places, going to weddings, happiness, doing well at work. This is sort of like all your hard efforts paying off financially. It can be buying a house as well when I see this, and this would be the real estate agent. What I'd have to say about that, if you were buying a house or moving in together or anything like that, it would be delayed. The place you wanted first, it won't work out, and then you have to take on something else. And my clock's just gone to 10, 11, so it's sort of like 3 ones are at the top of my computer at the moment. And then I've got the 2 10s sitting here, another 1 1 sitting here. Yeah, so what's going on between the two of you? Well, it looks like there's a journey you two are going on. I mean, this could be a wedding, but it's not now. If this was about a wedding and stuff down the track in the future, this is upside down. So it's not the right time for all of that. So let's just see what we get for your tarots today. Joe. Oh, she had the brain hemorrhage. So that's your grandmother coming through there. Okay, she had the brain hemorrhage. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So she's looking at this relationship that you've got. It does look nice. The relationship looks nice. Your other cards are the Queen of Pentacles. Now, that could be you, that you're over-analysing everything, or you're trying to make everything be the way it needs to be. You're trying to plan the future of, we need to do this in this time and we need to do that in that time. And it's sort of like you're making your plans for the future. It can be someone that can come across as quite cold or sharp as well. It may be a earth sign. It may be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy that's coming through in your cards. Your other one is the star, but it's upside down at the moment. It can represent Aquarius, but it's upside down at the moment. I think that all your hopes and your dreams, they're there, but things are just not happening as quickly as you'd want them to happen, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Diamonds. It can be stuff that's it's a long haul and it's a lot of work, but it's worth the effort. There's like a payout in the end. But yeah, the star is, make sure whatever it is you're hoping for and what your dreams are, what you're moving on towards. Oh, you're the Aquarius. Okay, well, that means that you're upside down at the moment. Like you're not being yourself at the moment. You're sort of a bit out of sorts at the moment, but it does look nice. Like the relationship looks nice. Okay, moving right along. Escalade is here. Escalade, what's your question? I'm just going to step out for a minute and I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. All right, so Escalade. Is that your first name, Escalada? Is that your actual first name? Because I'll put your name down in cards. Okay. Is there a way that Emmanuel can talk to me? So you want to know if there's going to be a discussion between you and this person alone. So what we're looking for is twos and discussion cards, and we're looking for like a female card, a male card, like two people just alone. If we get threes or we get three picture cards, it's showing me like no at this time. Oh gosh. I'm going to start this coughing again. I hope not. Okay, Escalade. What's happening, Escalade? How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just said we're looking for twos or two people. We got fours. We got double fours here, which would be family, friends, and all of that sort of thing. And then on the end, we got double threes. So no, it's saying no. There's always going to be that third person sitting there, or so not at this time. It's saying not at this time. It's sort of like something to do with irresponsible choices as well. It's almost like there's this person you want to talk to, Emmanuel. It's almost like Emmanuel's already got somebody right beside them, and there's no way of sort of having a private chat with you somewhere. Of course, there's always the chance, like the Eight of Diamonds can be a chat, but it would be like out and about somewhere, and there would be lots of other people around. It wouldn't be by yourself, just in a room somewhere having a chit chat. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything other than maybe chatting together in a group of people. But yeah, with these threes on the end, it can represent third party, truth and lies, all that sort of thing. So I feel like a question is asking because Emmanuel's either with somebody or you're with somebody and you're trying to connect in a way where you can just talk privately about whatever it is. Normally these cards, what I'm looking at here right now, means the doctor, a pregnancy type issue, fertility issue, or a sexual issue or something like that, and baby girl. So it usually means something like that, unless there's children that are involved in this conversation, and that's probably why there's no private time. Let's see what else we get around you and Emmanuel. We got the Hermit. The Hermit is sort of like withdrawing from something and not wanting to talk. It's sort of like trying to repair and work out what's next. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is usually a firm yes for the future, like making some sort of commitment about what it is you want to do, and what you want to talk about and when. But for now, it's saying no. It's sort of like there's always going to be somebody else around. So that's all I'm getting there with that. And we'll just get you one of these message cards for you, Escalada and Emmanuel. It doesn't want to come out. Okay, we'll take that one then. These cards are really hard to pick up, Rhonda. Do you notice that? Like when you touch these cards, they're really hard to sort of separate them and pick them up. Okay, you have wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. So I think you know within yourself that right now probably is not the right time to try and have this private conversation. But it doesn't mean like forever. I think down the track there may be some sort of communication, especially with that 8 there. So it may be that you go out for work, for lunch or something like that, and this Emmanuel just happens to be there, and you can get a bit of a chat, but it's not going to be alone time. So I'm feeling a no at this point for that question. Tanya is next. Will I get an apartment soon? Okay, so we're looking about movement. Yeah, so Tanya and everybody else, when you are asking your questions, I'm only doing one question, and it needs to be fairly general. Like she wanted to know, Escalada wanted to know where they're going to have a conversation privately, and that's all I was looking at. So yeah, we'll have a look, Tanya, about will you get this apartment soon? Let's have a look. Good luck with it, Escalada. Don't give up. It just doesn't look like it's the right timing at the moment. We get the apartment soon. We've got a definite yes just dropped on the table there, Tanya. Tanya, we have the business heads talking about everything. We have a lot of paperwork to be signed, a lot of investigation, a lot of working out what it is you want to do. Now, you did ask another part of the question about like what would the living circumstances be like. We got the business sort of style living, and then we got the home style kind of living. So this would be the family, kids running around everywhere, that kind of energy. This would be more like people in apartments, business, going about their business, not really communicating with each other. I do feel like there will be a lot of males wherever it is where you're going, and you may be dealing with some sort of heartbreak or something like that at the same time. So it's sort of like you might be living right next door to somebody that's just lost their wife or got divorced or going through something. So I do feel like wherever it is you're going, you are going to get the apartment. I'm seeing yes, yes, yes all across here. I do see there's a lot more investigation needs to go on for where you're going to live. This could be a lot of different kinds of people that don't match, all living in the same place. So you could have doctors there. You could have people that work as plumber. You could have people that don't work at all. And maybe that's why we got two really different kind of characters in that. So it could be that you're living with a very diverse group of people. So yes, you will be getting an apartment soon. You had double kings. So double kings, they would be, what are they? 10, then Jack. They're 13. So maybe in 13 weeks, the 13th of a month, or maybe you're going to live in number 13 or something like that. So 13 has something to do with the journey, and 10, no, sorry, not 10. Forget about 10. So yeah, that's what it is. There's a lot of unknowns here with where you're going. You've got the moon here. So there's some questions that will never be answered. There's some big things that you just won't know at this time. And also you're being told to be very patient with what's going on and where you need to go. And your oracle card today, Tanya, is gratitude. Focus on the things that you do have rather than the things you can't have right now. Gratitude is a form of a prayer. Practice it daily. Appreciate everything and everyone that's in your life right now. So yeah, maybe just being grateful and that for where you are right now, and know that if you have patience and that within time, things will work out and you'll go in the right direction. So I do feel that's a yes. I just feel like there might be a delay or some sort of patience is needed around the situation. And I do think you'll be living with some very, very different energies as well around you. Denise, yes, should I study abroad in autumn? Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. Then we got Gloria, City Babe, Marlene, and Sandy, and then the list is closed. I probably will be finished after them, just depending on how long I go. If someone does come in and they want to do a donation, or if anybody wants to make a donation to get a more detailed reading, I will do those first. Okay. So if you are on the list and you do want to do a small donation, just go for it and you'll jump the list. Okay. Denise, should I study abroad? So this is about travel. Should you go? Can you go though? I like that I'm getting a lot of questions about work, apartments, travel, study, because usually I come online and everybody's talking about relationship, you know, like, is this person coming back? Will this person, you know. Should you study abroad? If you were planning on going abroad in 10 months' time, 10 weeks' time in October, I'd have to say this is a straight out yes. This is all the study. This is someone that's very supportive of you. This is something that will make you very happy. This is where you'll be very profitable in the end with what your studies entail. This is where you're going to be feeling very healthy and fit and fun. But we have all these cards that mean yes. And we have one card sitting here that means delay, delay, delay. The 5, if it was red, I'd be saying a straight out yes, you need to go, because this is all about study. Now, you may have concerns around a male that is very, very sick and needs something done. There's something to do with either the movement or the speech or something like that. So you may be, unless you're studying medicine or something like that, or healing, but this would tell me is a delay, but then it's yes. So if you were planning on going in 5 months' time, 5 years' time, 5 days' time, it's more likely 10. It's double the time that you thought, or you might be gone double the time, or it might take double the time to actually get there. And if it's anything like our country at the moment, it's just gone all haywire and borders locked down and everything's just shut down again. A month ago, I was sitting watching a movie and they're talking about fly to New Zealand, you know, nothing about vaccines or nothing. And then now we're all in lockdown and New Zealand doesn't want us. So, yeah, with this crazy stuff that's going on, I do feel it's a yes, you should go. But I feel you'll be very passionate about it, very happy, very balanced. We got one of each here. I just feel there's delays there with you going there. And I feel you're going to study very, very hard. You're going to put all your energies, all your efforts in it, and it's going to pay off in the end. I'd love to know what you're studying. What are you going to be studying? You were planning in September. We got double 10s there, so it will be delayed. It looks very delayed. Divine Light and Anjali, I am working through the list. Bethany, welcome to the room. You've liked and you're new, you're subscribed. I am trying to work through this list. I do have to go offline around, I was going to say 11:15. I might push it a little bit further. I'm feeling quite okay. I just have other work I have to do besides this. So just hang around, guys, see how I go. I'm working through the list right now. This is for you, Denise, just to finish your reading. Yes, 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 you need to go. This is the King of Cups. You had the King of Cups and you had the King of Hearts there. I feel there's a very supporting energy all around you. This is all about support. It's almost like a father with the arm around you saying, you need to go do this. So that would be a definite yes. And you do have support and understanding and balance there. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. It's like, I want to go and I want to go now. So it's sort of like the rushed energy at the same time. So just be prepared for some sort of hiccup and delay. So you might book a plane and you go, and then something happens in regards to COVID and all of that shit. And then you go, but you've still got your ticket, you're still ready to go, but a period of 10. So it might be 10 months away, 10 weeks away, but there is a delay there. Anyway, that's, so it means I should go now in September or delay more months. It looks to me like you will go, but it looks like to me that for some reason it's delayed. But yeah, that King of Swords means take action and go. Like you want to go, you want to do it now. And they're both positive cards. And if you've got the support base there and you can go now, well, I'd suggest you go now. But yeah, it just looked like to me with that Five of Spades, the Five of Spades is lack of movement, like it's not happening. And then you had the Success card at the end. Anyway, that's what I get for now. No worries. Sandy, did Sandy do a donation, Joanna? Oh, okay. So your name starts with K. Sandy, does your name start with K on my phone here? Sandy, please post your question. Sandy? Let me have a look. Okay, Sandy. So, yeah, that's you. I can see your name there. Okay, Sandy, and then Moon Honey was the other one. Okay, Sandy. Okay, so you want to know if your Leo wants to know you. Okay, so we'll do cards for you, cards for him, and cards for potential outcome. Good luck. I hope that it's the answer that you want. I'm just checking if I got messages here at the moment. No message. Oh, well. Find something else to do, I think. Let's have a look. Does your Aquarius want to marry you? Does your Leo, you're the Aquarius. Oh, hang on. Your name's Aziza, so that name on the donation is totally different to that. Okay, so Aziza and Fasal. Excuse me how I pronounce these names. I've never seen these names before in my life. Is there going to be marriage? You're very, very worried. This is you. This is your energy here. This is where you want commitment and everything. You're ready. You want to do it. This is you stressing out, possibly talking to the wrong people, listening to gossip and whatever. And then this is where you're worried when you're at home. So that's your energy at the moment, what I'm picking up on. Around Fasal. Fasal wants love and happiness, feels a soulmate energy. This is happy home, contentment, love and trust between two people. But as far as commitment goes, possibly not ready just now. This is a commitment card, but it's black at the moment. So it's sort of like maybe, but just not now. So, yeah, the commitment cards are sitting there. There's a definite strong connection here. There may be somebody else from the past or somebody else that interferes in the journey. at this stage. The future outcome, you're going to like this. This is a future outcome between the two of you. Love, devotion, happiness, truth, going on a journey together. It's not the marriage cards, but in the tarot, that would be Ten of Cups, which is a marriage card. So I'd have to say this is a yes. Your cards are looking like it's a yes. It looks like it's a soulmate connection. It does look like that if you're in the market for having babies, that you would have a baby girl. Your first child would be a baby girl with this person. Let's see what other information we get for you. Oh, so we got Sandy and we got Sandy S. Okay, so we've got two Sandys in the room at the moment. Sandy, just hang around, see how I go. The list, I'm working on Sandy S at the moment. The free list still has Gloria, City Babe, Marlene, and Jarly. So I may have time. It just depends on the clock. So I'm online for maybe another 20 to 30 minutes maximum. So just see how I go. So just hang around, Sandy. I'm talking to the other Sandy right now. There's two Sandys in the room. So Sandy, let's get you some more information. So I'll call you by your proper name like that, Aziza. So what information do we need for Aziza? You're stressing out. You're working hard at this journey. You're wanting everything to work out. They find you very attractive, very alluring, sexually attractive, fun, very hardworking. Now we have the Two of Wands, and I said that this card is like sort of not ready for commitment, but in the tarot, this is commitment card. This is where someone grabs something and they move forward. So it does look likely, like there's going to be a marriage. We'll just get one of these. One of these and one of these, sorry. Yeah, you're worried about like just being the single, like going out together and not being committed, but it's all upside down. This is sort of like feeling like not getting enough attention or whatever, possibly fears and worries about financial circumstances for the future. This is the hard worker, but it's everybody's friend, it's flirt. So you're sort of worried about things with this whole situation. The Queen of Wands here. So you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That's a married couple. That's two people meant to be together. You've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So that's married couple. So I'd have to say this is a yes, yes, yes. This whole reading is about commitment and everything. But the King of Swords just then was upside down. So I don't feel this person's ready right now, but I feel they will be. And the future is your stress will be over because the sun's about to come out. The sun is a yes, a positive, happy yes. Stop stressing right now and enjoy the love, the friendship, the relationship for what it is right now. Your other message cards are, if you have your yes or no question was, will this person commit to you like down the track? Is this going to be a marriage? Is this going to be a marriage for the Aquarius and Leo? I'm not going to try and say the names again. Someone else is trying to find you at this time. They're not quite sure just yet. Like I said, I feel like they want to, but they don't want to just yet. Financial success is near. I could see that with the cards with the diamonds that are coming out. And something might not work at this point in time. Now, I'm getting a pretty positive good yes there. 4 of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, 10 of Hearts, 5 and 8. That's all really nice journey together with somebody. So, yeah, what you were wanting was 2, 4, 6. That is the marriage. So it's going to happen, but just not as quickly as you were wanting it. It's not going to happen like tomorrow or something like that. Let's get you one of these to finish off your reading. And get one of these. You've got the being in your power card here, being very attractive, going on a nice journey right now. We'll just get you one more about you and this person. You got the marriage card. That's the guy that says, do you want to marry me? Let's go on a long-term commitment. So you've got you're coming up as the flirty energy. He's coming up as the let's be together forever kind of thing. So I think that you're really putting yourself out there, but you're also stressing for no reason at the same time. And we cut on here. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. So that's sort of like holding on to things from the past and everything. It's time to let go of things from the past because you could drag yourself back down into the past and you don't want to go down a negative track because I feel negative cards around you, positive cards around him, positive cards around you two together. So anyway, that's your reading right now. I hope that's helped. It could all change in weeks to come, so keep coming back, have some free readings, have some paid readings. Okay, Gloria, you're up next with a general reading on the relationship with Kevin. So many Kevins around. Gloria's connection to Kevin. What's going on around you and Kevin, Gloria? You and Kevin, what do you need to know? What's Gloria need to know about Kevin? City Babe, are you still here? Marlene and Charlie and the new Sandy. Are those people still here? What's going on for Gloria? Glori. I think you two are very, very different with this relationship. There is a lot of truth between the two of you. This is about wanting to go on a similar sort of journey. I don't know if you two work together or work separately or whatever's going on there, because this could be a working card as well. There is a definite truth sort of thing here, and making decisions about what you want to do for a possible future with each other. Now, I feel like there's some sort of irresponsibility in the past, possibly a third party type thing that either you or Kevin were involved in before. It's sitting sort of like right now, it's almost like an ex interfering, or children from a previous marriage or something like that. There's some sort of interference here. The 6 can be like, oh my God, this person's so irresponsible with their actions, it just frustrates me. This also could mean, because we do have a doctor card sitting there, this could also mean some sort of problem in the bowel, the bladder, the lower back, or some sort of sickness or something. It does look like it might have been a possible injury from the past. Let's say that your person, Kevin, used to go bike riding, or he used to go play football. He may have some sort of injury or something that's causing a problem for him. I just see you as very, very different people. I see you as wanting to be the mother, the wife, the lover, friendly, outgoing, and then I see him as wanting to take everything one day at a time, very, very slow, sometimes a bit cold as well, with the King of Diamonds that you've got here. So let's see your tarot messages. Your tarot messages are 2 cards that mean marriage and commitment. We've got one person that wants to celebrate and have family and friends and bring it all together. We've got one person that wants it, but they don't want it at this time. So you've got the double 10s here. They're usually marriage, commitment, soulmate connection, it's meant to be. You're definitely going on a love journey here, but just be prepared for some hiccups along the way. There may be some interference from a third party, possibly someone from the past, maybe someone that you or Kevin used to work with. Maybe there's something, some sort of conversations or something. It's just sort of like it doesn't feel right, what I'm looking at there. But with these 2 cards coming out, I wish they come out for me. They're beautiful. This is sort of commitment, long-term, happiness, celebrations, family. This is the same, but this is more about the loving side. It's almost like colder energy, more warm energy, cold energy, warm energy. So usually opposites attract. So maybe that's what I'm seeing here. But you may be ending up to get married, but maybe you won't actually put a ring on the finger and do a ceremony, but you will commit to each other mentally to go on the journey. But you do need something. There's something that needs to be sorted. If you've got a problem with someone that Kevin hangs around or associates with, or he's got a problem with something like that with you, you need to talk about that, because I feel like this could be something solid that you've got there, Gloria. Is what on Kevin's side? I've just looked and you said Kevin's side. Yeah, I don't know who's that coming from, because you were both looking at it. If those 2 cards representing you, those 2 cards were looking at the possible person interfering from the past, or some sort of connection that needs to go away. It could be something that's annoying, like someone annoying. It could even be a child. Like if Kevin's got a child, or like children, or you've got children, it could be some sort of interference from them. And there's a coldness and then a happiness. So you've got opposing sort of cards, but really beautiful cards with your tarots. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, really, really nice for a relationship. Now let's just get you one of the message cards about you and Kevin. Wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they really are. So like I said, if there is something from the past, some sort of associate or someone that maybe there was something that wasn't right there with Kevin or you, it's just see it for what it was and then just blow it away, blow the smoke and mirrors away and work with what's real and what's now. And if you can get like rid of somebody that's hanging around or that Kevin's connecting with or that you're connecting with and you need to chop the ties, you need to chop the ties. It does look like you two have got something solid though. And that's what I get for you, Gloria. Okay, up next we have City Babe with just a general message. Okay, City Babe, let's see what we get for you today. So I've got new cards, City Babe, everybody. It was my birthday yesterday, so I'm working with new Oracle cards today. So I've been using them for the free readings and the paid readings. Okay, no worries, Gloria. Good luck on your journey. Okay, let's see what we get for City Babe up next. City Babe, which is C. City Babe. Ouch. City Babe, stop stressing. We have indecision, we have fear, we have doubt, we have stress. Then we have work. Then we have indecision, not knowing what to do. The only great thing you've got on the table is your final card is your wishes are finally coming true. So this is what I pulled for your name, City Babe. Everything black. This is people gossiping. This is lies. This is believing lies or self-doubt and fear. This is working. This is working in communication and not getting the communication that you want. This is overload of stress. It can be like an official government type thing. This could be all about working with people that are all official in government and just not getting on. Then we've got forced changes going on. This is forced change in movement, things that you're not really liking. And then we got a lot of gossip and crap going on in the background, but then it's sort of like you walk away. It's almost like I see you in my mind walking out of a building full of fire, and it's just sort of like you're walking out of it and you're unscathed. There's no burns, there's no damage, nothing. It's sort of like you walking out. This is who you were and how you've been feeling, and this is where you're going to turn into this. So I like that was your end card. As soon as I was putting them down, saying black, I was just sort of like, oh my God, what is this? It could be that you're going to work in that kind of situation. You might be working with something government official, and it's very negative kind of energy stuff that you're working with. You got the King of Diamonds on the bottom. So eventually you've got this long-term commitment person coming. I just need to reset this. What time is it? We'll put it for 15 and then I'll put it for 5. So I've got 15 more minutes, guys, at the moment, maybe 20. Let's just get you some more messages, City Babe. Page of Swords, wanting to do something, you want to do it like it's like you want to pick up the phone and do something, or want to get in the car and go somewhere. Just don't be impulsive. And then again, you get this walking away. It was upside down. So you decided to walk away. You decided that this is no more, but it's not no more. It's still there. Either if you're walking away from a job, the job's still holding you there. If you're walking away from a person, the person's still holding you there. So yeah, it's still up and down, topsy-turvy for you. We'll give you, because you've done donation nearly every time you come online, I am going to do one of each of the new oracles for you today, City Babe. So what you need to know right now is give and expect the universe to give back to you. So whatever you're putting out there is what's going to come back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already. So like I said, it's like you're walking away from the ashes and you're just coming out on top of everything, and finally your wishes are coming true. Have gratitude for everything that you already have right now. So that speaks for itself. And over here for you, what does she need to know? Radical curiosity. Seeing as if for the first time every time. Do you get that? That's like whenever someone does you wrong, you look at it like, oh my God, this happened. But you know that it happened last week, last year, whatever. It's sort of like you look at something in the opposite way of what you should. So it's sort of like reassessing something all the time, expecting a different outcome. That's what I get with that radical curiosity card. And we'll just give you one of these as well, only because you've been a very strong donation person. Yeah, we got the key to success here. You have the key to success within your work, within your love life, whatever. So whatever your crap you've been going through, which I know some of it, it does look like you're about to embark on something that's finally going to be settled. Maybe in September, because you had double nines. So maybe by September, finally the love life stuff, the work stuff, it'll finally start to make sense and feel better. Anyway, that's what I get, City Babe, right now. Hope that helped. Marlene's next. Will you get pregnant this year? Well, we're looking for 3s and 9s. That last reading had double 9s there, which can represent after a long term of no pregnancy being pregnant. So that's another message, City Babe. You might be having a baby down the track. I think you said you were too old for that. Okay, so Marlene, will you be pregnant this year? Who else is left on the list, Rhonda? Rhonda, are you the only moderator now? Or is Joanna still here? Joanna's list, Anjali, Sandy, and then I'm done. Okay, that's good. And then I'll ring this person and see if she's ready for her reading. Will Marlene be pregnant this year? I've only ever known one Marlene in my life. She's not with us anymore, and she was a very vibrant, brilliant woman. She called a spade, and her funeral was the biggest damn funeral I've ever been to and the most fun funeral I've ever been to. She was just an amazing person. So you've got a very strong, beautiful name there, Marlene. Marlene, will Marlene get pregnant this year? Oh, you're just back again. Yeah, I was just seeing, all I could see was Rhonda's name, and I was worried that she's trying to do everything on her own again. M-A-R-L-E-N-E. Do you want to know what you're having when you get pregnant this year? Red cards are yes, black cards are no. You got all red cards. Yes, 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 yes. Do you want to know what you're going to have? I'd have to say this is the Doctor. This is the Happiness. Now, 4s can mean baby girls, but they need to be the heart. You've got a baby boy sitting on the end here. So I would say to someone, you might have already had a baby, and it might already be you've got a girl or your partner's already got a child. But yeah, we've got the yes, yes, yes cards on the table. So I'd have to say that's a straight out yes. You're going to be very, very happy. Celebration with the family. The doctor's there. I don't know if possibly you would have cesarean or some sort of interference, medical interference with having a baby. But this is usually like the baby boy card sitting on the end here. So that's a straight out yes. Like there's nothing more to sort of look at that. We'll just see what other messages you've got, Marlene. You've got 5, which is baby boy again. It is 5 of Pentacles, so you might be having some sort of financial drama at the moment. You might be worried about finances as far as a baby goes in the future. But then you've got the Devil here. So don't be, if there's anything that's toxic as far as food, having a heater that's leaking gas, or if there's anything toxic around you, don't be ingesting any kind of toxins. If there's toxic people around you, keep away from them. This can be about not being tempted to do things the wrong way as well. I'm surprised that that card came out, especially with that 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is sort of like being left out in the cold when you look at tarots. But to me, it could be about financial dramas. But 5 of Diamonds and 5 of Cups, 5 of Hearts is baby boy, baby boy. But yeah, I'm not too sure why the Devil card come out. What number is the Devil? The Devil is 15, which is a 6, which is parenting. So, yeah, so just don't be tempted to, like if someone says to you, oh, take this, this will make you pregnant, really, really make sure you know what that stuff is. Like I advised someone yesterday that was asking about fertility. I told them to research maca root. So I'm telling you the same thing. If you want to research something about fertility and everything, say pregnancy and maca root or fertility and maca root. It's some sort of thing that's like a carrot that grows under the ground. I think it's white, and it comes from, I think it's the Himalayas or something like that. But it's very good for menopause. It's very good for monthly cycles. It's very good for sexual appetite. And I believe it's very, very good for fertility in men and women. So it's very, very good for, it's not a hormone. It's not a hormone at all. I think it stimulates things. It stimulates stuff. But anyway, do a bit of research on maca root if you want to. If you have been having trouble getting pregnant, have a look at that. But yeah, you did have that toxic card there. So just be careful about if someone says, oh, drink this stuff every day, it's going to make you pregnant. Yeah, just be very, very wary with that. Take consideration. And if you do any toxic kind of things to yourself at the moment, like you smoke or you drink alcohol or whatever, it's time to sort of reassess the plan, how you're treating your own body. Anyway, Marlene, that's what I've got for you. You were born on 5/5, the 5th of the 5th. Wow. So maybe my niece, her baby was born on her birthday. She was born on the 11th of June. Her first child was born on the 11th of June. And I just went, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so Anali, is that the person that's next? Anali, and then Sandy. Sandy, are you still here, ready for your reading? We've got 7 people watching. So we've got Joanna, Anali, Marlene, Rhonda, possibly Sandy, someone watching that's not saying anything. Okay. I wanted to check messages about lunch. Nothing about lunch. Okay, all right, so here we go. What have we got now? Marlene, Anjali, did they intentions towards me currently in talking terms about to meet coming weeks? It's a marriage proposal. So you haven't met this person and you think that when you meet for the first time, there's going to be marriage straight away. I'm not really understanding. You already know this person, you've been on dates or things like that. You will meet in coming weeks. It's a marriage proposal. I'm just going to read on your name. I'm just going to read on your name and give you whatever messages I get. Because I should get, ever since I bought stuff off Wish, Rhonda, I'm getting messages come in. I get all excited thinking that it's an invite for lunch, for a walk maybe. Anyway, I won't give up. Here we go. Let's have a look. Anjali, let's see what you need to know right now, because I'm a little bit confused about that kind of question you're asking there. It looks to me like you're about to meet this person that you haven't met before in person, but then you're talking about, is it a marriage? It's a marriage proposal. So unless you come from somewhere where your traditions are like that, I don't know. I don't understand what you're asking there. So I'm just going to see what messages we've got for you. What do you need to know right now? I'm not seeing marriage cards at all. We've got friendship. This is friendship, sex, fun, family. We got wanting to move in together. This can be like wanting to go on a love journey together. Then we got double black 8s here. So I feel like there may be something around August, some sort of problem around August. It can be an energy of someone that's passed over. You'll be right back. No worries, Joanna. No worries. Yeah, so it could be something that you're dealing with someone born in August, or there may be a spirit energy around you that died in August. I'd have to say it's a female energy because we've got a 4 over here. But I'm not seeing cards that mean anything to do with any kind of marriage proposal. I'm seeing going out to dinner or talking or walking, or I am seeing frustration or stress, like wanting something and wanting it now, but it's not sort of going according to plan. This is the intentions. This is sort of like the get together. Let's see how we mix with each other. This is sort of like talking about the same religion, the same political views, or I like cooking, this person likes cooking, or I like dancing, this person likes dancing, whatever. This is like common ground, but that's friendship. And family, it's family as well. But this over here is sort of showing like, I think this might be messages about something else going on around in your family right now. This might be frustrations, pain, sickness, or something like that going on around family members at the moment, a female family member. It could even be an injury and medication or something going on over there. But that's usually conversations, and this is stressful conversations. It's sort of like I'm feeling frustration around your reading. We've got commitment and marriage here. We've got something that's dead and gone. So in your past, it's showing something that is coming to an end, coming to a close. It could be where you work, where you live. It could be something that you've been dealing with mentally that you're finally letting that go. And then we got, this is the commitment to marriage card. So this is like the diamond ring, putting the ring on the finger. So it may be that you're discussing this person's family or job or something. Because if this is about a job, this is like big stresses around work. Like, where's the money? There's no money. What are we going to do? So it could be fears and stress around work or loss of a job or something like that. But yeah, you've got that 10 of swords, which can be defeat and stuff in the past and worries and fears in the past. But then you've got this commitment. So I'm assuming that's commitment to marriage. But things are like that. So, okay, we're talking terms. We're going to meet. We are in talking terms. It's India. So it's a marriage proposal. Okay, so that's how it works over there. So, yeah, we got the marriage proposal. Just be prepared that things, some of the stuff might not be how you like stuff. Because this can be that this person you're meeting, they are either into a sport that you really don't like, or they work with something that you really don't like, or it could be reversed. So some stuff matches really, really well. Sexually, physically, it matches very well. Some stuff like religion or political beliefs or something like that matches really well. But there's other stuff that it sort of doesn't sit well with you. Now, this could be talking about medication and shit like that as well. So it could be, oh, my mother's really sick, or my sister's really sick and she's on medication. So you could be having a discussion about that sort of stuff, and that's all it is. But yeah, I'd have to say, like, yes, there's the marriage proposal, there's the ring. But I'm just worried if that means that your fears or something, it is upside down. So it is upside down. So it's not as bad as it could be. But some stuff's good. Some stuff's sort of like where you're a bit frustrated or angry, or they are. And sometimes I don't know what your culture is, but with India, but that can be represent toxic substances or smoking, drinking, drugs. It can be medication. So there's something there, unless you or him work with medication and stuff like that. Okay, my buzzer's going off, so I need to get that last reading done. Oh, you lost your father recently. You lost your father. You lost husband, second marriage, lost your father. Okay, so that's why we've got the energy of someone in spirit around you. 5 more minutes to go, guys, and I'm done. So, Sandy, you're up next. Anjali, it's just a brief, quick reading, and I'm sorry, but I need to move on to the next one. I am seeing the marriage, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing there's a connection with love, family, all of that sort of stuff. I didn't see anything to do with money at all. I didn't see anything to do with money. I did see work and talking, and then I think that's all about the loss of the husband, the loss of the father. But yeah, I did see love, friendship, family. So I didn't see nothing to do with a financial marriage at all. Okay, so yeah, if you'd like to donate, and then we can look at it more further, but I'm going offline after this reading, so don't donate now. Tomorrow if I'm online. What's coming in love around Sandy? Okay, Sandy, is that your first name, Sandy? Because I work with the first name, I put the letters down. So if your actual first name is Sandy, that's fine. If it's not, and you only want to say my name starts with whatever, and it's so many letters long, just do that. So what's coming to do with love? Oh, so your name is Sandy. Okay. All right. Oh, and Rhonda, I don't know if you got to listen to those messages, but there was one in particular where I was asking whether I should or I shouldn't, and what you come up with around that. So I don't know if you've left me a reply. I haven't checked. I haven't checked if there's any reply. No. No reply. No message about lunch. Oh, Rhonda's gone. Okay, I'll have to check later in the. Actually, I think I turned the notification off for Messenger, for what's the name? Okay, so Sandy, let's have a look at you. What's coming towards you in love? Hopefully, nice things. Hopefully, there's something going on. You might get messages about something else if there's nothing to do with love, like in the recent, not in the recent, in the close future, like, because these cards are sort of like just going forward for the next couple of weeks, something like that. So what's coming around love for Sandy? There's stuff in the past that not dealt with, that can be holding on to the past. There's forced changes that went on, possibly in your love life, possibly around work. We do have cards of work here. You have the soulmate sitting right in the middle of your cards. So there is a soulmate possibly around you already, maybe through work, maybe something outside of your home if you're involved in any kind of get-together or craft or sports or whatever it is, something outside of your home atmosphere or through a work colleague. There is some sort of love connection sitting right there. I do feel like in the past there's been some sort of drama, some sort of hurt, some sort of pain. In the tarots, this would be Seven of Swords. It would be like someone cheated on you in the past or betrayal and stuff like that. That's still coming out in your cards, meaning it's still, there's parts of that are still there. But we do have a Seven of Diamonds in the future, meaning going ahead with the plans that you make for your future, whether it's love, work, commitment, whatever you're doing. I don't feel there'll be a solid commitment at this stage. This is someone undecided about being together or not. But you do have the love interest card sitting there with that Jack of Hearts there. Your other cards are hanging around waiting for something to happen. Now it's upside down. So when I see it upside down, it's if you see something or you feel something between you and somebody else, don't wait. Go up and approach the person and have a conversation to see if there is something there. But yeah, when it's the Hangman and it's upright, I'd say just hanging around waiting a little bit longer before something eventuates. Now, it may be about movement. You may be moving where you live. You may be moving where you work. You might be joining a new club that you go after work or something like that. So I feel like that's where this connection would happen. But you've also got the Knight of Wands upside down. Knight of Wands can be someone overly flirty. Now, this could be your energy as well. It could be where you're really just putting it out there too much for people. But yeah, the Knight of Wands is normally a player. It's normally someone very sexually attractive, very, sometimes they can be in love with the mirror. But yeah, they're a hard worker. They're fast paced. They might travel. They might talk a lot. They might have internet connections. But when they're upside down, I get a bit worried about them because their intentions might not be that great. So be on the lookout for someone like that might come into the picture. But yeah, I just feel like hanging around waiting might not be the best option right now. Finding out the information to move forward. And my clock is done. I'm sorry, guys, for anybody that's joined us. I am finished now. I'm sorry, Blue Sky, I'm not doing any more. Is there new love coming? It's sitting in the middle of stuff. So I feel like it will happen. Reconciliation cards did not come out. This is the hurt and stuff holding on to the past. This is a new beginning of making new choices for yourself. Five of Hearts would have needed to come out for a reconciliation or something different in the tarots at this time. So at this time, no, I'm not seeing a reconciliation. I am seeing like this truth and someone that really, really sets your heart on fire here in the middle. I'm just working out, like, it's someone with, they're not sure about commitment or not just yet, but then you're going down a new journey. You do have cards that mean up and down at this time, but there's nothing solid showing here just yet. But you did have two different characters here. This one would be someone that works with his hands, like a tradie, electrician, a plumber, all that sort of stuff. That one could also be a very, very family orientated type person. They might be blonde or redhead or light brown haired. The other one you had come out, what was it? It was the clubs. So that would be someone that's more like a business person, a fast-paced talker, or they drive trucks or planes or cars, or they would be, I see that person more like dressed in a suit and tie type thing, or a shirt. This person I see like in tradie kind of clothing, or even a barber, or what do you call it? A chef. I was trying to think of it. I could see myself standing in the kitchen. I couldn't think of the word. A chef. So it could be something like that. So this one's more family, more got your back, going to be with you forever. The other one is more like business-minded, fast-paced. Everybody wants to know this person. So you've got two separate energies there. So one of them might be the past one, and one of them might be something new coming in. Anyway, that's your reading for just now. We'll get you an oracle card because I do need to turn this thing off now, and I've got a paid reading I've got to do for a customer, and then I've got some work I've got to do. We'll grab one of these for you, Sandy. Sandy, going with the flow. You cannot control life's events. You need to control how you're dealing with these events. It's easier to go with the flow when life's challenges hit you. The emotions can overflow unless you start to release them. So that's just a message for you right now, going with the flow. If there is stuff from the past that I felt like you're still holding on to something from the past, it looks like it was something not so nice. It looks like some sort of hurt. It's time to deal with that, let it go, have your say if you've got to have your say, and then just go with the flow of things and see how things go. But I do think you might be meeting someone through work or something outside of your normal circle. Anyway, that's what I've got for you for right now. Who was it? Blue Sky. Yeah, I've got a paid reading that I need to do because my boss rang me last night and wants me to do some work for him, and the paid reading was scheduled for 1 o'clock, but he's booked in for 1 o'clock to do accounts with me. So I've got to ring this person and read them like in the next 20 minutes. I've got to get them read. So I need to go and get some lunch, get them read. So sorry, Blue Sky, I need to go offline. Thank you all for staying. Thank you, Joanna, for all your help again today. And yeah, I'm going to get going. Oh, and thank you for your reading, Joanna. Like I was telling a couple of people about how it made a lot of sense to me, the cards you pulled for me, especially the past and stuff like that. I could see clearly, like sort of like what you pulled for me. It was you, wasn't it? Was it you? Let me go into, I'm pretty sure it was you. Has Rhonda left me something? No, she hasn't. I asked Rhonda a question. I was really, really hoping for an answer. Joanna. Yeah, there it is. I've kept it there. I was telling Rhonda about it, that the stuff you pulled for my, especially like the energies of what's around me, and I take that as the past events as well. And yeah, anxieties, depression. What have you got there? Yeah, the moon and the 6 of swords that you come up with. I feel like that is something that recently happened, a red flag that recently happened, because I was saying to Rhonda that when I went back over some of the readings, something come down and it's really sort of thrown me off balance. That's why I wasn't online yesterday and the day before, because it just sort of, but I'm looking forward to your outcome of this reading, like the advice or whatever it was that you said. I take that as, yeah, the advice. Yeah, I like that. The Hermit, the World, and the Ten of Cups. I prefer that the World wasn't there, but I can see, I think the World is the ending of the negative drama, stuff like that. And then followed by the Ten of Cups. I know that the World wouldn't mean other things that other people would think that that world card means. Anyway, I'm going to get going, and thank you. You're new to tarot. You're really good at tarot. See, I don't really practice the tarot. I know some of the meanings simply because I've watched a lot of readers, and they all use tarot. So I've watched a lot of readers, and I picked up on that the hermit means this and that means that. And I've even got a piece of paper here with all the star signs that relate to the major arcana, because I don't remember all of them. You know, eventually I probably will. But yeah, I've never studied any of the cards. I just read from what I'm feeling on the energies. It's like when the Five of Cups come out for somebody in one of the readings today. To me, that's Five of Hearts. It's a baby boy, and it's a positive card. But in the tarot, the Five of Cups is all about apologies and remorse and sadness and all of this sort of crap, you know, and it's sort of like a relationship thing. You're looking at it all spilt on the floor, and right beside you is happiness and balance. So it can be like that, but I don't read it like that. So anyway, yes, it's the ending. Yeah, so I feel it's an ending of, well, I actually thought that the early parts of this year, I thought that all of this stuff was finally ended. Things were back on track and everything. And for the most part, they are. But there are this red flag that's sort of alerted me in recent days that, yeah, I'll get past it. I'll go for walks. I'll get online. I'll do meditations. I started meditations in bed for the first time in ages. I needed medication to make me sleep because I was waking up at 2:30 for the first time in months. But I am not going back down that track. I'm not going back down that track. So anyway, that's it from me. And thank you, Joanna. And I'm going to get going. Yeah, you see it as temporary. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. There has been red flags along the way since probably February, where I thought there was a turning point. There have been some red flags here and there. There's certain things that if they happen, I know that I will be so much more well rested and well adjusted. And one of those things is if somebody gets a new life elsewhere. Somebody gets a new life elsewhere, a happy, beautiful life elsewhere. I feel like that will be something that helps me balance back out again. But the chances of that happening are pretty not likely. So I'm going to have to work on other ways of getting around things. So anyway, and it's really hard at the moment because we are in lockdown and we're not even supposed to go to our sister's place or whatever. So my birthday yesterday was spent here, sitting by myself, feeling pretty miserable. I did 2 readings, which perked me up a little bit, but yeah, it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. And my sister rang and she said, I can't even say come over and have lunch at my place, or I can't come to your place. And I thought about it later on, and I thought, what's the police going to do? See that my sister's parked out the front of my place and take her number plate and fine us $1,000 or something? The only way that would happen is if a neighbour said, oh, she had a visitor, and they ring up the police. So, yeah, it's sort of making it hard with this lockdown at the moment because I can go out and walk, which is great because my ankle's healed up now. So I'm going to start walking again. Hopefully my husband will want to join me, but I don't know if that's going to be likely or not. Anyway, I'm going to get going and I'll catch everybody tomorrow. I do have to do this reading, so I'm going to go and quickly eat something and then call this. Actually, I might eat afterwards. I'm not really hungry. All right, bye for now. Thank you, Joanna, for all your help. And send me messages on WhatsApp. Send me your voice. Talk. I like hearing voice messages. Okay, bye.